Clubhouse is not dead. I was able to leverage the platform to generate over $7,800 in less than 30 days in 2023. I'm going to walk you through how I did it step by step. Now, for those that are not familiar with Clubhouse, it's an audio-based app. You can download it for your iPhone, you can download it for your Android, and it became very popular in 2021. It used to be an invite-only platform, so there was exclusivity if you were able to join the platform, but now anyone can join and download the app. Now, back in 2021, when it was really popular, everybody was on the platform. Celebrities, people that you knew in your industry that were high performers, high achievers, they were on the app. Not so much now. Some people would even say the app is dead, but I would beg to differ because I was still able to generate over $7,800 on the app this last 30 days. Now, if you want to follow me on Clubhouse and join some of the conversations that we have around live streaming and video, growing on YouTube, I'm going to link in the description section below so that you can follow me over there and join in some of those rooms in those live conversations. So now let's walk through the steps of how I was able to do this and how you can do something very similar and even more than what I was able to do. Step number one is to have an audience. Now, in order to sell something, you need someone to sell it to. And so on Clubhouse, you're able to build a following, much like you can grow a following here on YouTube, which is called subscribers. Now, if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you go ahead and click subscribe right now so we can continue this good information. As you're on the app, the easiest way to grow your following is to share your expertise, share your knowledge, teach, train, motivate, provide value on the app. And because it is a real-time audio app, people are able to come onto your virtual stage and give you direct feedback, ask you questions, and even support what you're saying in that room. Now, as your audience continues to grow, you will natively resonate with other people on the app, and you will make friends. You will have colleagues and other people that can contribute to your conversations on a regular basis. And this is what I've been able to do on Clubhouse.App since I started in December of 2020. On the app in particular, I've shared a lot about my Amazon Live story and how people can generate income from just reviewing products on Amazon. I've talked about social media strategies. Now, specifically in some of the more recent conversations, I've been talking about YouTube because in 2020, it was my platform of choice. Now, Amazon Live very much was as well. But 2020, I knew I was going to dedicate to YouTube, so much so that I was able to grow my channel from 126 subscribers to over 15,000 plus subscribers in that one calendar year. And so I was simply sharing my story and sharing the strategies that I use on Clubhouse to an audience of people that were interested in the subject. Now, there are really three ways that you can get in front of an audience. You can build an audience, which I was doing when I first got on the application. You can also borrow an audience. And so as you begin to meet those new friends, you can begin to get invited to their spaces where they're having conversations in rooms, and you're able to bring them into your spaces as well. And what happens is when the two of you get together, or the 8 of you get together, you'll be able to curate larger audiences combined. And that's the power of how I was able to generate over $7,800. Because the particular conversation that I was in was a borrowed and built audience, the combination of two. People that were already familiar with me were able to continue to hear my voice, and I've already built up some credibility with that audience. But I was also able to borrow an audience, a curated group of individuals that continue to come to the same conversations around the same topics about social media and business development. And so they were primed and ready to listen to what I had to say. Now, this particular conversation started with social media and using long form content, which was right up my alley because YouTube is a long form content platform. So I was able to bring some expertise to this conversation. Now, the third way that you can actually get in front of an audience is to buy an audience. And so think about advertising, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, programmatic media advertising. That's another way that you can get in front of your audience. Now, if you're just getting started or new to online business, building and borrowing are going to be the two that I would suggest you focus on. Now, the second step in this process is to have a really good offer. And I mean a really good offer. As you've been having your rooms and hosting these conversations, it is time to let people know what your offer is, how you can serve them, or what they can buy from you. And for this particular conversation, I ended up learning from my audience and what they wanted in the conversation. And they wanted to really learn how I was able to grow on YouTube. And so my offer, I will teach you YouTube in a course group coaching program. So if you guys are interested in it, I'm going to link to that if you want to check it out. Now, by the time you're watching this video, we've probably either finished the course or close to it, but replays are always available. So the offering that I put in front of people was basically based on the conversations that we had. How do you grow on YouTube? What should I focus on? Video editing, graphic design, search results, brand deals and sponsorships. All of this information I already know, and quite frankly, I've already taught it back in 2020 as I was actually growing my channel because it was just growing at a rapid pace. So the offer that I had was ready to go. I had a built audience of people that already knew my voice and had already seen my accomplishments, and I had a borrowed audience of people that were interested in this new material because no one else on Clubhouse was bringing the value. There are opportunities right now for you to speak to an audience on the Clubhouse app because so many people have left. So now is your opportunity to tap into those market gaps. Now, if you decide to host a Clubhouse room, ping me so I can jump in there and listen to the conversation as well. So now that I had an audience curated, I had an offering ready to go, I just needed a place for the offering to be placed. And I was able to find a website called Pensight. And this is a website that allows you to easily, and I mean easily, host one-on-one coaching, group programs, and you can even sell access to other digital products. I wanted a simple place for the people on Clubhouse to actually purchase from me. Now, I had no intention, I tell you, no intention of actually doing a YouTube course. It was just the conversation was there and people wanted the offer. So I needed something I could put together quick, and Pensight let me do that. I was able to easily connect my Stripe account and people were able to hit the buy button really easy. Building out a custom sales page, I made an outline of what the course was going to include, the schedule of dates, and people started to buy. So much so that I was able to generate over $7,800 in less than 30 days. So if you're looking for a very simple way to set up and sell your digital assets, I'm going to link to Pensight in the description. And if you use my link, you're able to get a free Pensight domain, which is really nice. This video is not sponsored by Pensight at all. They don't even know I'm doing this video, but I do want to highlight them because they're an essential part of how I was able to do what I did, and it was just easy to set up and use. Now, Pensight also acts as a one-link multi-link generator, and all that is because we're limited by the number of website URLs we can put in Instagram, you can use your Pensight URL and have it linked to everything else that you want your audience to go to. So the one Pensight link in my Instagram account allows me to connect all my social platforms, my website. It even allows me to upload videos directly there, and I can link to other things such as consultation and booking calendars, and also information like the events that I'll be attending, like Bootstrapping Redefined 2023, which will be held in Atlanta, Georgia. So if you're interested, make sure you come and join me there. But the Pensight application is really simple to set up. Highly recommend it. I've used quite a few in the past, but this one just looks the best as well. So having an audience, having an offer, and having an easy way for people to have the transaction with you is the three-step process to how I was able to generate this sales from Clubhouse. Now make sure you check out this next video because I'm going to talk about repurposing your Clubhouse content. And if you do this right, you only have to spend 1 hour a week to have a month worth of social media content. Look forward to seeing you in that video.